Besties, be so serious because chaos did not knock. It kicked the door in. Girl, I thought it was gonna be just cute dances, but the dad and daughter dream team started serving a messy stew of boundaries, rings, AI tracks, and Reddit level detective work. I'm sorry, what? No, because I was not ready for this. The timeline isn't just messy, it is spinning like a soap opera marathon mixed with a late night true crime binge, complete with cliffhangers, jump scares, and enough eyebrow raising details to keep the group chat typing paragraphs while your popcorn burns in the microwave. It is serving soap opera with a side of true crime energy. Imagine dad drops to one knee like he's auditioning for The Bachelor, slips a purity ring on the actual wedding finger with a straight fest for God and for me, then doubles down with a card-coded video, captions that read like love sonnets, and an AI music rabbit hole that Houdini vanished the second Reddit sleuths showed up. My eyes, my ears. My group chat spirit is screaming and loves. This is only the trailer before the real movie starts. So let's spill it. Who are we even talking about? None other than Sarah and her dad Patrick, TikTok so-called dad and daughter dream team, the pair who turned simple singing and dancing into a whole soap opera franchise. And sure, Mom Teresa and Brother Hunter exist, but in the true main character energy, the camera spotlight somehow always circled back to just Sarah and Patrick. And on paper, that's fine. Plenty of family channels do duets, but besties, the way this duo played it out and viewers going from "how cute" to "wait, hold on" to "nope, my joy's on the floor." It's the kind of escalating vibe shift that turns background TikToks into full-blown group chat emergencies.
Well, I am your cuddle bear.
Yes.
So I'm sure you'll want to cuddle me.
And I'll be standing in the back with a ladybug suit on. You can't. Never mind. I'll shut my mouth.
Like, what does that even mean? These two are so weird. And honestly, at this point, I feel like I should keep stating that these are my opinions, my thoughts. This live was super weird. There was a lot wrong with this live, but this specific moment where she's talking about standing in the back in a ladybug suit while her parents are cuddling just seems very creepy. My immediate thought was like American Horror Story. There were a few scenes where that like latex guy, like that's literally all I could think of. So weird. Just seems like super inappropriate to make that kind of a joke with your parents, especially the circumstances surrounding your family and all of the thoughts and opinions that people have. So it just seems really out of pocket and not appropriate.
And if that felt off, the next part scribbles over the line with a Sharpie. Lives and short videos where their faces are practically glued together, noses brushing, bodies pressed like they're auditioning for a rom-com montage, and lingering touches that scream couple cosplay instead of parent-child bonding. Personal space, she packed her bags and left the chart. Okay, but why is the bar not just underground? It's buried 6 feet deep next to my sanity. Who told them TikTok needed a remake of The Notebook but with a matching DNA? Top comments said it best. If I did not know them, I would swear this was a soft launch relationship reveal. Others were like, excuse me, but this is a family channel, not e-harmony.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And loves, that's the first red flag fluttering in 4K. It's giving group chat emergency. It's giving pause the video and scream. And trust me, if this already has you side-eyeing, just wait because the next receipts are messier than your ex's excuses. Duets to straight up love songs, like the kind you dedicate to a crush at prom, not your parent. Paired with matching Valentine coded outfits, Sarah rocking a red dress, Patrick in a matching red shirt, like the camera personally invited them to a date night at Olive Garden. And the kicker, Sarah has admitted Patrick buys her clothes. So now add that detail to the pile and watch the internet combust. I'm sorry, what? Who told dad to raid Cupid's clearance rack and dress his daughter like she's his Valentine? This is not Forever 21, it is Forever Traumatized. Top comment had me wheezing. Why does dad's gaze read boyfriend? Others chimed in with, who dressed whom and why is it giving couples photo shoot in a Motel 6 lobby?
I'm completely inappropriate with my daughter.
It doesn't matter. Because you cannot do anything about it. I mean, literally.
The audience wasn't just uncomfortable, they were already drafting intervention petitions. And laughs, that is where the deja vu of "ow, sweet duet" turns into "oh no, jump scare." Because if this felt too cozy for your liking, just wait. The next part doesn't just cross lines, it scribbles over them with a Sharpie. So at this point, maybe it's affection. Yeah? That excuse stops out, touching what went way past a quick dad part. We're not talking a casual shoulder squeeze here. We're talking full-on West holds that look like prom photos gone wrong. Then came the on-camera beat where, while reacting to a cringe clip, Patrick's hand had just casually landed on Sarah's bare inner thigh and stayed there like it paid rent. And if that wasn't enough, there was also a belly button Tico played off as a joke. Sarah doesn't flinch, no startle, no recoil, no visible discomfort, which somehow made it creepier because it looked like this wasn't new for her. It was just Tuesday. Nope. Jail. Immediate jail. This is giving "Sir, why are you auditioning for worst dad alive" energy. My brain short-circuited. My iced coffee curdled and the group chat typed in all caps.
Please be careful. We're not really in the woods, literally, the parking lot's right over there.
Check. Careful.
And I can't reach it.
Where? Right here?
No, it's like right on the side of my back.
Oh, up here?
Yeah. Ah,
Okay, there
thank
you
you. We'll be back probably next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. Probably, actually, maybe one time.
Top comments killed me. If my dad did that, I would teleport. Another said, where is HR for family channels? Because this feels like a workplace violation, but worse. The room's temperature check was basically ick overload. And loves, that is where the maybe it's just affectionate excuse collapses faster than my Wi-Fi during a binge. This isn't quacky dad humor, it's cringe in 4K. And if you think that was bad, brace yourselves. The receipts have siblings and they're even ruder. Which brings us to the captions, and the optics got loud. Patrick's birthday posts for Sarah did not just sound sweet. They read like straight up partner poetry. Lines like, "You keep me sane. Your sweet voice can calm a lion," written out in paragraphs so long you'd think he was submitting them to Hallmark for royalties. Then compare that to his birthday post for Teresa, the wife, the actual spouse, and suddenly the energy flat lines, shorter, drier, like, "Oh yeah, happy birthday by the way." The audacity is on clearance, marked down with a red tag and still overpriced. Sir, why are you writing a Shakespearean sonnet for your daughter but sending your wife what looks like a work memo? Top comment dragged him perfectly. He writes romance for his daughter and a calendar reminder for his wife. Another chimed in, not the daughter getting a Nicholas Sparks novel, while the wife gets a sticky note. And laughs, that is where the group chat goes from side eye to full investigative mode. Because if the captions look like love letters for one woman and to-do lists for the other, then what does that say about where his emotional spotlight is aimed? And if you thought that was the peak of cringe, just wait, the ring said move over. Then, final straw time, the ring. Picture this. Patrick doesn't just hand Sarah a piece of jewelry, no. He goes full fiancé mode. He kneels down like he's auditioning for The Bachelor, pulls out a purity ring and says it's a promise to God and to him. Yes, to him that she'll remain pure until marriage.
Okay, guys, we got something special for you, so please don't go anywhere. Stop scrolling, all right? So, I am about to give Sarah a purity ring, but I'm going to do it in a very special way. I am actually going to make it look like a marriage proposal. Now, don't get the wrong idea, it's not a marriage proposal. Okay, this is just... I'm very grateful that she has remained pure to this point and is continuing to remain pure, and I want to give this to her as a sign that I'm proud of her. There it is. She's going to love it. Okay, so let's go get Sarah. Okay? Sarah, I need you to get up, honey. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Just trying to.
Yes.
Do it.
You're about to find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, listen. First of all, okay, you're 20 years old. Okay. And most kids your age are not pure. Are not ready.
Sad but true.
Well, I want to thank you for remaining pure. Okay? And I want to give you something.
What?
I want to give you something.
Okay.
Okay? So, Sarah.
Yeah. What are you doing? What? What is this?
Sarah, will you wear this ring as a sign and a promise to God and to me to remain pure until the day you're married?
Yes. That is gorgeous.
From your left hand. Okay. This ring will remain on your left ring finger until the day your husband puts another ring there in its place. It's a sign that you will remain pure.
Nice.
I love you.
I love you too.
Sweet girl.
I like it.
And then, as if the cringe level wasn't already mixed out, he slides it onto the actual wedding ring finger, seals it with a hug, and throws in an I love you for good measure. It was less that moment and more mock proposal, and the internet's collective jaw hit the floor. My eyes, my ears, my spirit. Who asked for this lifetime original sin? Not asked. Why is an adult daughter's purity involving dad on one knee? Why for God and for me? Why the ring finger out of all the fingers available? If this is supposed to be about God, why not a church ceremony? Why is dad acting like the romantic gatekeeper here instead of, just being a parent? Sarah insists it was her choice, says it's about faith. Patrick references the Bible like it's exhibit A. Sarah goes on about intimacy being reserved for marriage while keeping her arm wrapped around her dad as she says it. The optics, not just bad, they're screaming red flags. And loves, this was a scene that had the group chat typing essays because it did not just blur the line, it set the line on fire. And if you think that was the end of it, oh no. The block, silent, return cycle was waiting right around the corner. Every backlash cycle, same choreography, the joint account deactivates, or suddenly goes silent like nothing happened. Then, after a dramatic pause, they creep back, block anyone who dares mention the elephant in the room, and sometimes Sarah is put on camera to say she's not captive and everything's fine. Then boom, the cycle starts over again like clockwork. PR is not Febreze, loves. It's not removing the smell. It is just spraying citrus over a dumpster fire. You can't rebrand ick with a filter. Top drag was, why not address specifics instead of just blocking? Another said, deleting comments isn't damage control, it's fanfication. And besties, that is where the crisis management strategy becomes its own reality show. Because when the pattern is silence, return, block, repeat, the audience doesn't see clarity. They see choreography. And if you thought that was bad, just wait. The wellness check on Sarah's on-camera changes made people worry more. Jokes aside, here's where the fun stops. Dark circles deep enough to qualify as designer eye bags, a flat affect that felt like she was running an autopilot, dissociative vibes that screamed mentally logged out, weight changes, and an overall tired look, as if she'd emotionally checked out of her own content. Commenters kept offering resources, begging her to take a break, asking if she was okay. And Sarah, she brushed it off with a smile that did not reach her eyes, saying she was fine and just adapting. It's funny until it isn't. 1 minute, you're clowning about awkward dad-daughter duets. The next, you're realizing this girl looks exhausted in every video. And suddenly, the joke hits like a brick. This could have real consequences. Because if your entire world has been dad, homeschool, content, repeat, then where do you even learn that? No more boundaries. Look like, who pulls you aside to say, hey, this isn't okay? No one, and that's the problem. And labs, this is where the gossip shifts into genuine worry. The glow up arc turned into a glow down spiral, and it wasn't subtle, which leads us to the bigger issue. Speaking of isolation, let's talk environment.